surviving. I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along.
Hello. I made a weird noise. Don't worry about that. Let us continue being a, hello? Okay, there we go. I was like, where's my mouse? Let us continue being a, X-races, checks notes, X-races, gay, wait, are we still communists? Yeah, we're still communists. Communists, art cop. There we go. Bruh. What are we now learning? Wasteland of Reality. What are we doing? God. Oh, we're gonna stop being an alcoholic. That's right. And learn our age. One of these is how old am I? It is. Yeah, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail. Jesus Christ. We're going to Taral, with my Lalafell and my best friend Kim. Let's go, Kim. We're going to Taral. Bye. We're not solving crime anymore. We're saving the world for the 80th time. To be fair, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I completely forgot. Ask about Ruby in the village. Ruby left the village and went up the coast. Explore the coastlines. Okay. Oh, that's right! It is time to bust open this case with this crowbar. And, teleport. I'm glad my streams can put you to sleep. At least you're getting something out of them.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
Kim, any ideas what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we might find Ruby down there?
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol's sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building.
But not in there?
I hope not.
I hope not. Okay, well. We gotta go around. Get over there. I'm also agreeing. Yeah, totally not shooting me with nails or some other horrific death I have encountered. And it takes two.
Above you.
Yeah.
A slogan used to enter above the mural. A collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall. And the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big.
I will not deny that there was many self-inflicted deaths.
There's something in the wind.
There's truth to that.
Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Alright.
Why single out this one building?
I might get a 12.
Suddenly, all is quiet.
Okay, not very
There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down or gone behind a corner. You only hear distant waves washing the coast. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there in the dusk hour, with your hands fallen to your side.
Hey, to be fair, we willed a crate to open with our minds. And we found a money man in there, so, you know. It's not all bad. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure this is... It's set right. It's being weird, but it's set right. Okay.
Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire?
3%'s not a 0,
A
yeah.
trick for when you're out of ideas? A prayer of sorts to Revachol.
She could be anywhere. How do we find her?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We've already talked to the cryptozoologists. Working with them might give us a good excuse to run around, give us some structure. And then there's the church. If I were a murder suspect, I would not hide in the most prominent building here. But who knows? Maybe she's reckless.
Or spiritual. She could be looking for refuge.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
What if that fails if we can't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Looks behind him at the dark red box crumbling across the chasm.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look.
Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Let's zoom out. Maybe that grandma from the church might know? We didn't really talk to her. We didn't talk to her at all, actually. How far is Mr. in Elden Ring DLC? That's a good question. I do not know. I probably will never know. I don't know how long it is. I know you don't want me to mess with that, but can I go?
The mother of humanism.
Alright. Maybe Climby Guy knows? Hey, Climby Guy.
Oh, hey, wait. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
I put around 30 hours and beat every boss. Well, seeing how he sat there and grinded for an item, for like 5 hours and never got it, he might be a little behind. He was very determined to get this item. You know, there are some speed freaks around here who call you the crab man.
Un cangrejo? Never thought of myself as a crab. More like a fling, flickering among the raptors and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Wait, did you carve these sculptures?
Sure am. Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
They seemed a tad derivative.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
That's my job. I'm a cop. All I do is overthink. Just thought you should know.
It don't bother me none. Crap no worse than a man, if you think about it.
Alright. Well, he doesn't know shit, so we're out of here. Will the pry bar help me here?
An old door, worn by elements.
Nope. Oops. Walk away. Damn, I thought this was going to be the huge break, right? That building. How close are we to a level up? Yeah, we're pretty close. Where's Shivers at? Ooh, do we have clothes that will help Shivers? Alright, let's see. We have a lot that helps with electrochemistry, which we might need to do. None of these have shiver. Oh, okay. The necktie will be mad. I don't give a shit though. Okay, well, we don't have. This doesn't help me with shivers either. Secret orbs in shady areas? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think she's over here. Heck. You know what? Let's put the flashlight on. Why not? Give me something to mess with while I'm running down the coast. Can you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Not realistic. 0 out of 10. I don't think you saw the incident, so this was like maybe a month ago, maybe 2. I don't know. Time's not real. A cop killed a guy. I think he killed him because an acorn fell on his car, and he thought that was an attempt on his life. Like an acorn is a small nut. And it doesn't sound anything like a fucking bullet. At all. From experience. Does not sound like bullet. So yeah. Overthinking or brain dead. One or the other. Like, bro. You gotta be in, like, tortured PTSD type shit, man. I call it not thinking. Yeah, like... And I don't like it where people are like, well, cops have stressful jobs. Bro, we have plenty of people with PTSD who don't kill people when they hear an acorn fall. So I don't want to hear that shit. And maybe he shouldn't be a fucking cop. Well, probably ain't anymore, but... what do I do? So... I cry. That's what I do. These shadows are kind of wild. Alright, let's talk to these guys. Like, whose job isn't stressful when you have Exactly. Like, imagine having to take care of 30 fucking children at a time. That could easily kill you if they felt like it.
Hello? What can I do for you, officer?
I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen a woman with red hair who seemed to be on the run?
I'm afraid not, officer. I've been busy digging around in the reeds for days, looking for signs of insect activity. I'm less interested in mammalian concerns, to be perfectly honest.
The lieutenant takes a short note in his notebook, then gestures for you to proceed.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialized techniques to protect itself from predators. all scientists in our present case.
Why are you interested in this stick bug? It doesn't seem to be as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about.
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
I really don't care about this bug, I'm gonna be honest. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts. Not yet.
But no one's ever found one?
That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
What would it be like to grasp and hold onto something you think is next to you, or just behind you, like a trace of vapor you exhaled one spring morning as a child? This is what he's searching for. A spectre.
What makes you think the phasmid is here in Martinez?
There was a credible sighting here recently. A pair of teenagers described a creature that matched the Insulindian phasmid to an uncanny degree, despite not knowing what it was themselves. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe it's died out?
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis?
Yes. The females don't need males to reproduce.
Oh.
Makes it easier for a
Thanks,
species
Encyclopedia
to survive
fail.
in adverse conditions.
This arouses no special feelings in me. That's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designs the traps?
Yes.
More than some, he admires this about her.
How do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out.
Okay.
At least, that's the intention.
What are you using
The
as
net
bait?
isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton. Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course, but we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
A carnivorous stick insect seems unlikely.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
Not a big fan of skepticism, this one.
Yes. What?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her. I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Won't let Lena down? Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the Phasmid somehow.
I didn't know the Phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Really? She sighted the Phasmid?
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious Phasmid.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian Phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Maybe you could go to the whirling warm-up and come back and check on the traps later?
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the Phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
I don't think it's gonna starve in 5 fucking minutes.
He's dead set on this.
What if we check the traps for
I
you?
didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
We're looking for someone hiding on this very coast. Looking for another thing may lead us to her.
Why not? At least it will give us the excuse to look into a lot of reels.
That it will. That it absolutely will. I hope you brought your good boots.
I got some pretty good boots on, actually. Okay. Your boots are a little low, but they probably will be fine. Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them... You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
What do I do if there's a Phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
What if I encounter a Phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Sure, let's be buggy. Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
Oh god.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
He looks at the lieutenant with disdain. Hey, don't look at my partner like that. I'm ready, let's get to it.
Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital? On the hunt.
Alright. Let's go find some bugs.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Look behind you. The ruins of a residential building loom over the reeds. They whisper amongst themselves. Confidentially, snowflakes cling to their shivering stems.
Reach for the trap.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
Say nothing and put the trap
You
down.
set the apparatus back on the ground, among the reeds.
Alright, and then the other one is up north. Kim smiled at that. As if happy to be proven correct that we're not going to find bugs. We're not disappointed. We're helping civilians. It's fine. A cop helping civilians? Negative 10 out of 10. Yeah, that's true. There's the other one.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one of Morel's traps. Wait, the reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly, relinquishing form to darkness. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Look in the
This
trap.
trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
He smiles and raises his collar. It's windy. He's having a good time. He's fine. Kim's fine. Alright, the other one is by the boats. Maybe... Do they mean down here? It said boathouse, yeah? Since water is either very confused or drunk out of its mind. We got an autosave. Oh shit. What the hell is this other one? check the trap near the canal you crossed. Oh, the canal. There it is.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud, and they shimmer, ghostly, in the darkness. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again, always the cold. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
His face is red from the cold sea air. He crouches to catch his breath. You getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just...
Damn, dude, don't catch cold. Wait, can we... No, we can't teleport. Damn it. How about now? I think the church is technically closer. We don't need to go up that way, we can go this way. Oh, over this. Oh, I don't know where I'm going, to be fair.
This is the last of the traps. The one Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. The reeds by the abandoned campsite sway and tremble, while the snow falls all around. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locust. No phasmid either, but still.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked the trap up and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Actually, I do get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with the trap.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
But what if it was a plasmid? What if it ate them and got out? Yeah, probably wasn't the plasmid, but still, Morale needs to know.
Okay, but after that we get back to our own assignments. We've done a thorough survey of the coast now. Just running around is no longer useful.
A cold gust of air dries your sweaty face, and you look to the dark shadow, the felled building in the distance, drawing you to it. What a strange sensation. Once this is done, should you try to ask again?
I would love to ask again, the building again, but I have a feeling it will not matter. Oh my god, can we please walk? Thanks. Is this close enough to the church where I can fast travel? Fucking hell. I hate that you can only fast travel from certain points in the game. Like, it's super annoying. Just let me fast travel. Wherever, whenever. But I have to be at a fast travel point to fast travel to another point. And it's super annoying. Probably. Probably could lose the game by not finding the killer.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
I hit a wire and it blacked out my screen, so now I'm wondering if one of my cords is loose. Give me a minute. I'm gonna check, because the last thing I need... Last thing I need is to have a loose cord and then everything turns off. Sorry, that was out of nowhere. Wait, what?
It's great to see you again, officer.
Okay.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out.
Where
I
is she?
hope it hadn't been too much trouble for you.
It was just on my way while I was working the case.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
I don't work on main quest line unless it's on stream, but I did get Pictomancer and Viper up to level 83. From 80, so just working on leveling.
Could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
Wait, what? About your
I
pen.
hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
Give her the pen. I decided not to pawn it. You should have it back.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Yay, Kim's happy.
Now, what else, sweetie?
Ha ha! Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
So I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locust, no plasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
Phasmid, plasmid.
That's not ideal, but...
The empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe this factors in somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behove you to tread lightly.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Are you sure you've exhausted all alternative explanations?
Of course we have.
Wait, Morel. He may have a point. We have an obligation to rule out other hypotheses.
You're right, dear. It's a fair point. But what other explanation could there be? Pardon me. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
I could come back to this. I don't... Yeah, we don't have to do this right now. Okay.
Yes?
No. Alright, oops, wrong button. Let's travel to my residence. I think I can leave Kim.
It's getting late, and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim. Send him away for the night.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Okay. We've ditched Kim. Time to go do crazy things. Like, equip clothes that help with, certain things. Hold on. Does it matter? No, not really. Alright, mirror. It's
An
time.
old mirror hangs on the wall.
No!
You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
It'd be a +7. +6. Like, how do I not... Okay, hold on. Okay. Get out of here. We're gonna quick save it. I don't want to level... I don't want to level this up, but I want to know if we could succeed.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with... It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending.
Oh!
A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
I don't know if that was worth it. I don't think that was worth it. Yeah, I'm not wasting a fucking XP on that. All I did was change my portrait. So what if we look a little less creepy? Give a shit enough. Okay. Let's figure out our clothing situation. Holy shit. Okay. I need... What's my reaction speed down for? Visual calculus is down. Oh, there. I think that's my norm. No, I think my jacket's different, you know? Oh god. So bright. Whoops. Yeah, this gives me shivers anyway, so we want that. All my hats are bad. Hold on. What's my stupid Inland Empire? Damn. I didn't realize my screen was black. Wow, how long was that like that? Shivers. Ugh, that's not gonna be enough. Well, instead of doing that, let's roam the town without Kim. Like some crazy guy. Like we can ask what's her face about stuff. Hey, what's up?
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you were a police officer.
One of the first things I remember doing in Elysium.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
Oh, that? Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Then, doesn't life get hard because we go on?
Maybe we should stop going on then. Doesn't the going on cause the getting hard part? Yeah, mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes. There was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed, the tape player probably, the song stopped. And furniture too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
Yay, more XP. Wow. Yeah, no, Kim doesn't need to know about that. It's fine. What else can we do without Kim? We can touch the computer. Yeah, we can touch the computer. But before we do that, I'm gonna take a quick break. I just gotta do something real quick, so be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. We can... Wait. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, touch the computer. Let's go touch the computer. But...
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Step behind the machine.
As you step closer, you notice fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good evening. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Wait. Fortress? Accident? What's the personal log?
The filament you have inserted into the core. That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core? Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. You should ask her for a hint.
I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
This is the police. Please open this thing. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Fortress accident. Sounds familiar.
The company on whose name the terminal you're currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCS produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
So what is this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
What are you, a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Doesn't it get lonely? Sitting there all by yourself?
Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk all day to people like you over a warm cup of tea.
Oh.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do for you, Fortress Accident.
Thanks, but I'm finished with this call.
Sleep well, Fortress Accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons. Nothing happens.
Okay, so there's a password. And I know nothing about it. Okay. That was anticlimactic. Anything else we need to do without Kim? Not that. Oh yeah, I gotta get people to sign this paper. Did I just get, like, her to do it?
The shaggy head.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you gonna help us? With the church, I mean.
Can't say, gotta ask questions
Shoot.
first. Have you seen a red-haired woman around?
No.
Oh, I could talk to these people. That's right. The people who were calling me, oh, whatever they were calling me. And I was like, oh no, Kim does not need to know what I was doing. All blacked out and shit. How do I... Oh my god. Where am I going? Alright. The drunks. Yeah.
Hey, Tequila! Welcome to reality. How's it treating you?
I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image, a long time ago. Those days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained jacket with a grim expression. Ew.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here lately?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
Oh my god.
He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
Could you and your pal sign this document? Oh, let's go.
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation.
Hey, what's up? Welcome. By the way, I love your username. An over-encumbered fruit bowl? That sounds like fucking
Maybe
mood.
you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it. All right.
I need at least 2 signatures on the document.
Hey, Abs.
Shh.
Hey, Abs.
Low-hanging fruit, but Twitch didn't like it. Rude.
Don't you? You cool, have a go.
I need you to sign this document right here. It's important.
Don't call her.
His trembling hand catches the paperwork. He lays it out on its knee and starts writing slowly. The handwriting is almost illegible due to his shaky hands.
Don't call Abaquao. Great job, Abs. Nailed it.
Can I have the pen back too?
Don't know if I've mentioned it, but I used to be a businessman. And as a businessman, I am going to keep the pen. For my trouble.
No, that's Kim's pen. No, that's Kim's. You can't have it. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Oh, you're so lucky I don't have a gun. Oh no. I would trade this village for the fucking pen. That pen belongs to Kim. Oh no. I guess that's it.
Glad to have been of assistance. After all this time, I feel like I've made it.
It's going poorly right now. I just lost Kim's pen.
Feels like a 1,000 fucking real, man. Doing good.
Don't call Abigail.
Anything else this merry band of adventurers can do for you? Or do you need to go and mail that serious-looking document of yours? Okay, what's on your mind?
Give me the fucking pen! Oh, Kim is gonna be so disappointed in us! Oh no! What's this tequila sunset you keep saying it?
You. You're Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before.
No, you sure don't.
Nope.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Tequila. Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Nah, sounds scary.
Suit yourself.
Bye.
You too,
Guys, the pen! No! I didn't think they would take the pen! I wish I could steal it! Yo, what do I do? I could reload it. I'd have to like go back and talk to what's her face.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the... Just relax. The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee, slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Hold on to it and read the
Your
card.
hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on. To what? There's nothing.
Bro, did I just die? Y'all, did I just... What just happened?
There is nothing. Again. Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Why didn't pass that?
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
It smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice.
Oh.
It smelled like betrayal.
So that was the X something.
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
So my name appears to be Harry.
Your name is fuck all.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Enough. Just lie there motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes. They're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage.
Oh my god.
Seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Well, I didn't know I had to drink in this game.
Actually, Beer and cider have loads of water in them.
We're not doing that.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
There was a call on the shortwave. Officer passed out in Martinez. I had a feeling it would be you. I'm glad I got here in time.
How long was I out?
I don't know. It could have been quite a while.
I was dehydrated. It won't happen again.
Right. I found this next to you. I'll tag along for the rest of the day if you don't mind. My business is concluded anyway. Are you okay to go?
Wait, it's 10:38 at night on the game. What do you mean? Where are we going? Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
What is happening? Oh, okay. End.
Date of birth generator. You were born in the year 07.
What year is it now?
In the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
And now we can forget we're 44 because we know we're 44, yeah? That's how that works? What is... Oh, this is one of the ones I got. Wait. -1 difficulty to all... Okay. Learning cap for logic is raised to 4. That's nice. What's this? You see yourself above. You passed out on the blue tiles of a hostel room floor. This might be useful for, like, hand-eye coordination or, whatever it is. Okay, we still have a skill point, which I'm probably gonna put in Shivers, maybe.
Yes?
You can leave now, Kim. You don't need to follow me. I'm not gonna pass out, I swear. Okay, let's... Inland, empathy, -2 authority, wait.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Yeah.
Without resistance or sound, The two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
Okay.
It's slightly, ever so slightly.
I just wanted to see if the stuff was still there. -2 authority was my authority. I'm fine. Look at me walking around looking like a dweeb. Alright. Kim, yeah, we can... I think we did everything. He's gonna be so mad about the pen. Oh, he's gonna hate me over the pen.
It's getting late, and...
Good night, officer. We'll meet...
Okay.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and
we're gonna... I just want to see something.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap. Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
It's not sharp enough, scrape harder.
Stop, for crying out loud. You're gonna cut your own throat. There's no way to salvage this. The razor lands with a clang.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see what would happen. That's a hard check. Alright, did I haven't used it yet. Yeah.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
It's my forward base for the coastal part of the operation.
Overhead, you hear the forlorn shriek of seagulls. Far below the birds, a wooden boardwalk filled with abandoned stands, tables and benches, echoes from a long-lost time. A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village, listening to the heater hum on the wall.
Thank you, Strange Sensation, for a fair assessment on the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Revachol forever.
The bed is comforting. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments.
Oh my god, finally, a comfortable bed.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother.
I don't know about that.
All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Behold There are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow, I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers
Shut
and
up.
idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless.
What if you've never picked that shit up?
Keepsake.
What if you never picked it up and would it still say this?
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class.
Thanks, rhetoric.
For the greater good.
Thanks, empathy.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
We're making progress. Measured, steady progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break your heart.
Feel the pillow.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Wow, I got like fucking reptilian brain and fucking limbic system being like, fuck you, you suck. The world is crazy and so are you. And then I got volition and shivers and logic be like, you got this, man. Go do it. Just do it. God. I'm going fucking crazy. Yeah.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling, really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Let's get right to it. What needs to get done?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
And And what exactly?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
Okay, I'll accept responsibility.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship.
Oh.
You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority, like a committee.
And who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinaise. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start.
Okay.
Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
What happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
I mean, I guess we could take the task and never do it.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
Hi, Kim. Alrighty. The hell is this?
Yes?
Why do I feel like I'm bothering him? Kim, we need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Good, we're on the same page.
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
Damn it! No, I meant like la responsabilité. You know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité?
Because I'm fucking stupid. And I like to embarrass myself. We're a giant embarrassment, and I'm getting fucking embarrassed by playing this guy.
You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
Spread arms wide for this whole situation.
Now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
Nope. And I'm not gonna tell Kim I've stopped thinking about sexuality, because I feel like it just means I kept thinking about it. God, I'm so embarrassing. Secondhand embarrassment from this guy, and I have to play him.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it. In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
I think she's down there below this building.
Okay. Why?
We've looked everywhere else.
Right. How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we could climb it, enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Well...
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess the
The distances
situation.
between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
180 seems about right.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Come on, Kim, where's your adventurous spirit?
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
Won't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
He's restraining from grounding you and sending you to your room for being a fucking idiot. Alright, we got a 58% chance to teleport?
On second thought, maybe teleportation isn't a thing.
How did I get the fucking 20 and not the 50?
Because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks and nothing is happening.
Don't say the stupid thing!
The lieutenant looks at you with that "I know you're thinking the stupid thing" look as you grow tired of clenching your buttocks and give up.
Oh no. Fuck. I love this game so much. You're not ready to do this yet. Oh, fucking hell. I have so much morale things. I'm like, whatever. Okay. Well, if it's not that, then it must be... Oh, God. Alright, well, Kim, you didn't want to climb the ladder or teleport. How about, this?
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the felled building?
Come closer and look in.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
Could we get into the felled building through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around.
The lieutenant pushes aside the reeds and looks
The
around.
lieutenant's face lights up. He doesn't usually notice these little things.
And it's right here. A maintenance door.
Points to a rusted metal double door to the right of the pipe, obscured by the reeds.
Oh yeah. Big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it.
We're not very fit. What's in there?
A thin layer of snow gleams inside the pipe.
Okay, what
As
else?
your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side, and nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe. You and the lieutenant lean all your weight into pushing the doors apart, but you're not quite synchronizing your efforts. They slam shut again before you can enter.
Let's take a breather and try this again later. It's very tough.
Okay, well, shite. We're over 2 right now. I'm not liking this. First you don't want to climb, now we can't get the doors open. And we gotta do something. Shit. Oh, let's go to the armor. We could probably get some XP off of it, maybe level. To be fair, the teleportation had a higher chance than the fucking doors. Whoops. I'm just not very bright. What do we want to do? Oh yeah. Don't worry about the fact that I already forgot.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Find out more about...
Yes. I got the mercenary's name and a few biographical details. Are you ready?
The lieutenant leans in to listen, notebook in hand.
Shoot.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Kortenaer. That's E-L-L-I-S K-O-R-T-E-N-A-I-R. Exact date of birth, unknown. He was signed into the Lelystad County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February, 09. He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2. This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the Eastbrand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachol.
So we have his name and service record now. Whoops, sorry about that.
The name. This is very good. Ellis Kortenaer.
Yeah, skill point.
This means something to him. To know that name. Like naming a case. It's important. Sometimes police work is about human dignity. About giving back names to anonymous victims.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
Nope.
57.
In the cabin, you see...
Can I help you?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
What the fuck?
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
Okay.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know?
Nah.
What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
No, I really don't.
The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Besmatine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
You know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
A man was hung in the backyard of the Whirling Rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Anything else?
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything.
Hey, stop right there. How does...
Ah, this sounds like epistemology, a field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
That could be the case, yes. A brilliant work of art.
No reply. The blonde rebel scratches his chin, deliberately not focusing his gaze on anything. He looks very uncomfortable.
You guys know Sydney, the skull?
Oh yeah. Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. Odd, there isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral obligation. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Why aren't there more skulls on
The
Martinez?
Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
That's good.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
Your rhetoric is confusing. Are you part of the skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think the organization will accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
Ah, you'll see for sure once we're in.
Uh-huh.
It's the last thing you'll ever see before the void consumes you.
Throw him off his game.
Are you sure a skull would say that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're only saying practice things for now, so we don't mean no harm to the Skulls brand, or to you,
This is definitely something the Skulls would say. But we're not trying to encroach on the Skulls branding anyway. On the contrary, we're just here to market it.
So you're just pretending to be as nasty and vicious as Skulls?
Hey, we could be just as hard. Like pavement on top of pavement, or a brick on top of another brick.
Or a grave on top of a grave.
These kids have the vocabulary, but might be missing a brain. Wouldn't a grave on top of a grave be just a big hole? What's hard about holes? Filling them up, baby.
Who's Van Eyck?
Old man, it doesn't matter. You'll be long gone before his greatness is recognized.
A young woman kneels on a sheet of ice, as if looking for something lost ages ago. She bends until her right ear touches the frozen water. She listens to it crack, slowly.
Yeah, I guess you're right, I'm pretty old.
Yep, old as fuck.
Yeah, man. It's like at death's door. No wonder you know nothing about the future. You won't be there.
Yeah, well, none of us are gonna be... All of us will be there, and none of us will be there unless you die immediately. As in we'll all be there. It is now going to be the future, you know, constantly. Enough about this scullery, then.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why is it? I'm not saying it.
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
Bro, what?
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message. What I mean by this is, we are all piss, and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Though he seemed lacking in vocabulary, it seems that the young man has expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase. The hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
That's a terrible metaphor.
You get more fish in a shorter time. And... for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly. One must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Bro, what?
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a
Rhetoric, shut up!
Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
Hey, Cam.
Yes?
What do you think of their jackets?
The jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they convey helps the boys justify poor choices in life and fashion. I'm not a fan.
Sure, the jackets are scaring you? That's cool.
What are you implying?
You know what I'm implying. We should get these jackets. Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more... Which one?
Neither.
It's just a mental exercise.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements.
That works. I feel like I'm more a fuck the world kind of guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Oh no, it's red! Half-light. Oh no! What if I fuck this?
These guys aren't scary. You're not scary. I have nothing to work with here. It's either begging or bullying, or both.
Gentlemen, I need your
Just
jackets.
ask them, maybe.
Why?
Look at the shit I'm wearing.
Yeah, like he said, total shit. What about it?
You didn't say that.
Whether it'd be such a cool look on me.
The lieutenant looks down at his bomber jacket and shrugs, obviously content with his uniform.
Please?
Fine. Fuck it. Here. Take it.
It's true. He simply can't. It's called empathy. Wow. I did not see that coming. You better wear that jacket with pride.
Fuck that. You're not getting mine. My dad's a lawyer in La Delta. He'll have your badge.
No, he won't.
The lieutenant is lightly amused by the situation.
We're stealing these guys' jackets. Wait, world fucker, you got a rich dad.
No. He's like a volunteer lawyer.
Volunteer
A total
lawyer?
bitch. Cites law and does dishes. You know what, cop? Fuck you. That's not what this is about. You're not getting my jacket.
Fuck him. We don't need his rich dad jacket anyway.
Fuck it, we don't need the other one. You said you're more of a piss kind of guy anyway. I got the jacket for you.
I'm not wearing that jacket.
Why not? You can really raise hell. Go undercover hard.
I don't think this case requires us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jacket will be useful at all.
Still, it's good to know that we have it in case of case.
The need will not arise.
Look at this cute shit. How can we become skulls if you go around fraternizing with cops? Let's get the fuck out of here before anyone sees us.
Fuck. I'm sorry, man. I just don't like confrontations, that's all.
No fucking way. Drama and a negative authority. Wait, I'm a detective. Oh my god. What is this? That was funny. I'm kind of mad I didn't get the other one though. I'll keep the stupid necktie on. Oh, that was fun.
Hi again, Gendarme.
I need to talk with your Sunday friend again. It's about committee business.
Oh, a committee. How interesting. And if I may ask, Gendarme, what is this committee about?
He's all bemused skepticism. He doesn't actually care what you want with his friend.
God, of course it is. My friend is always trying to convince me I need a little more responsibility, as though I don't have enough going on already. In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. We don't talk about everything, you see. He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast. In an unofficial capacity, of course.
Guess I'll have to go look for him.
You will.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Alright. Oh, that was fun.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front. You drop the white envelope in the darkness. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
All right, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Why would we go back to Everett and tell him? Maybe. Maybe we go back to Everett, or maybe we don't. I don't know, man. Okay. Stop. I just want to go down. Such a turd. Oh yeah, the date. I did forget about that. Already did that one. Alright, well... Shit. Kinda mad we failed the coat. I wonder. How far back? Is the coat worth it? Is the coat worth it? Is the real question. I think it's worth it. I think the coat's very funny. I want the other coat, guys. I don't think you understand. Hold on. Let's save it. Right? And then let's load it. And then let's teleport immediately. Let's just do it first, right? Well, actually, let's do the thing first.
Inside, You see
Yeah,
a set
yeah,
of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Yes.
The lieutenant.
That suit of armor was... He was found... This is what... Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did.
A name. This means something to sometime.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful during 57.
In the cabin, you...
Okay. We're gonna quick save it. Oops, sorry.
That's one.
If I were
a snap.
Yeah.
It's just.
I can tell.
Which is
the part of.
Okay then. Let's indulge.
You don't know.
It's not a question. Don't.
The skull?
Besmata.
The nast.
Possessing an infinite amount.
They usually are.
I can't wait.
Murder?
Yeah.
Also, he was.
Yeah.
These punks don't.
Hey.
Ah. This sounds like.
Exact.
What if it's art? Or just a.
No reply. The blonde.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But.
For all odd, the lieutenant on your left is.
Old man.
A young woman kneels on a sheet of ice.
Yep.
Yeah, man. It's like.
The Union does.
Apart from.
Don't you want.
Yeah, we are. We're not franchise skulls. Well, not because we can.
Throw him off his game.
This is definitely something the Skulls would say. But we're not trying to encroach on the Skulls branding anyway. On the contrary, we just hit.
Hey, we could be just.
Or a grey.
These kids have wouldn't agree. Filling them up, baby.
Mm-hmm. What about them? Well, the word piss also, you've got to admit, what I mean.
Though he seemed lacking in.
Like I said,
I'm wondering.
To catch a fish, you'll need to. You get more because.
Hate to admit, is it a coincidence?
Yes. Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they What are you implying? I'm not sure I understand. Neither. Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theory seems about right.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here? Or... You don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
These guys aren't
No!
scary. You're.
No! I want these jackets! Oh, it sucks I have to go through this whole conversation every time. Oh my god, just talk to them, please. Oh my god. What? What are you doing?
That's...
Alright.
If I were...
A snap...
Yeah.
It's just...
I can tell...
Which is...
The part of...
Okay then. Let's.
You don't.
It's not a question.
The
Besmata.
The nast.
Possessing an.
They usually are.
I can't wait.
Murder?
Yeah.
Also, he was.
Yeah.
These punks don't know anything.
Hey.
Ah. This sounds like.
Exact.
What if it's art?
No reply. The blonde.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But.
For all odd, the lieutenant on your left.
Old man.
A young woman kneels.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
The Union.
Apart from.
Don't you?
Yeah, we are. We're not franchise skulls. Well, not because we can be just.
Throw him off his game.
This is definitely something the Skulls would.
Hey, we.
Or a grey.
These kids wouldn't agree. Filling them up, baby.
Mm-hmm. What about them? Well, the word also, what I'm.
Though he seemed
like I said,
I'm wondering.
To catch a fish, you get more because.
Hate to it. Is it a coincidence?
Yes. Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? What are you implying? I'm not sure. Neither. Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile, seems about right.
That's an origin.
So are we done here? Or...
Let's keep
you
trying.
You don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
These guys
oh my
aren't
god.
scary.
You're being mean. Okay, hold on. Let's see if there's more clothes I can add to this check. It's not physical instrument. What is it called? Half-light. Oh my god, stop, please. It's half-light. Well, whoa, wait, it gives negative half-light? No, that's the worst! Oh, it's negative half-life. Or half-light. Okay. Wait. Anything I'm holding? Okay.
That's one.
If I were... Yeah.
I
can tell...
Which is...
The part...
Okay then. Let's...
You don't...
It's not a question.
The
Besmatine.
The nast...
Possessing an...
They usually occupy...
I can't wait to become a skull. Murder? Yeah.
Also, he was he was...
Yeah, I mean...
Dispensed.
Hey!
This sound...
Exactly. What if it's...
No reply. The blonde...
Oh, yeah. By the...
For all odd, the lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Old man.
A young woman kneels on a sheet of ice.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
The Union...
Apart from...
Don't you...
Yeah, we are. We're not franchise skulls, because we can be...
you'll see...
Throw him off it. You don't feel very scared.
This is definitely something the skulls would say.
Hey, we can...
Or a grave.
These kids wouldn't agree. Filling them up, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, give me a minute, because I want to quick save right here, so I don't have to keep doing that shit.
That ride is fucking...
Hey, piss... Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
What about them? Well, the word piss also... You've... What I mean...
Though he seemed...
Like I said...
I wonder...
To catch a fish, you'll need... You get...
Whoops, wrong button.
Because...
Hate to... Is it a coincidence?
Yes? Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? What are you implying? I'm not sure neither. Fine, if only to end this discussion. Seems about...
That's an origin story.
So are we done here? Or... You don't need us around...
These guys aren't scary. You...
Why? Yeah.
You didn't say that. The lieutenant looks down at his bomber jacket and
Fine. Fuck it.
It's true. Wow.
Fuck that.
No, he won't.
The lieutenant is lightly amused by the situation.
No. You know what, cop?
Fuck him. We don't need his rich dad jacket anyway.
I'm not wearing that jacket. I already am expressing my individuality.
Okay. So he won't wear it. Maybe I do need the other one? Oh, I want this jacket! Yeah, we're gonna sit here for a whole fucking hour for the rest of the stream until I get this jacket.
That ride is fuck...
Hey, piss...
What about... Well, the word piss also... What I...
Though he seemed...
Like I said...
I'm wondering...
To catch a fish, you'll need to... You get more fish because...
Hate to admit... Is it a coincidence?
Yes? Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? What are you implying? I'm not neither. Fine, if only to end this discussion. Seems about right. Especially considering...
That's an origin story.
So are we done here? Or...
These guys aren't...
Oh my god! What is with this? I got the stupid crate easier than these jackets.
That ride is...
Hey, piss...
What about them? Well, the word piss also. Would I...
Though he seemed lacking.
Like I said,
I wonder.
To catch you get more because...
Hate to... Is it a coincidence?
Yes? Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? What are you implying? Neither. Fine. If only to end this... Fine. Fuck the world just seemed to fit you more, considering...
You always get to be the crazy one, right? Fine then.
So are we done here? Or... You don't need us around for your...
No. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that. Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
Boys with those jackets, you're gonna be Skull Kings in no time.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even...
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Prospect must be a hierarchical term. Probably in the lower end.
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yes, we want to be cool killer skulls too, just like you guys. We just don't have skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
You got it. No need for cruelty.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
That's gallant of you, but I'm not wearing either jacket.
Why not? They're a pair. We could really raise hell and go undercover.
This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
Cold-hearted cop.
How do I get Kim to wear this fucking jacket? Did I fuck it up?
The need will not...
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with piss written on his...
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Kim, wear the jacket.
Yes?
Fuck, did I fuck it? Does it matter? Oh my god, yes you can. Hold on. No, I need 2 more suggestion! Oh my god. Apparently if you're wearing Fuck the World jacket and have 8 suggestion, you can convince Kim to wear the piss jacket! Oh, that's the goal! Let's go! We gotta level up! Wait. We can just... wear clothes, right? Does that count? Where's my suggestion clothes? Jesus Christ. I don't have any. Damn. It's so dumb. Alright. Fuck. No. Okay, well. Let's, gotta level up. Learning cap for logic racial 4, -1. That's fine. Alright, what can we do? Oh, let's go put the thing in the mailbox.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, and you drop the about a week probably did.
All right, let's go back to Evrard. If we don't mention anything to him,
I don't want to go back, but okay. Sorry, it was like glowing and I don't know why I don't like it. Alright. Hopefully this will give us some XP. I wonder, can I use the pry bar? Yes, I can. I forgot about that. Oh, well that would have been useful.
Mr. Dubois, now, what can Everett Clare do for you today?
Mail the signatures like you asked me
The
to mail.
Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course, my friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Oh boy.
We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Oh, Bratan, you play the old man like a three-string banjo. He has no idea.
Oh my god.
Better not to gloat, sire. 'Tis arrogance that gives the play away. Be subtle.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Fine, where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy?
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway...
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Okay.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Did you order the hangman killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Why are you so fat? Okay, another question.
Listening,
I don't
Harry.
really care. Who killed the hangman?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Everard Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
He really doesn't know.
How do you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob.
Oops.
Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
He really doesn't.
Great, Harry, great. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me,
Okay, we got... Nice. We're gonna get suggestion for that. We're one more to getting closer to this jacket we're gonna wear. We're gonna be twinsies. Okay, get me out of here. I hate this place. I don't know how to leave. I never have to talk to this guy ever again. Because he's fucking useless. I did it for the XP. Alright. And we'll get more here too. But it'd be really cool if he wore the jackets to this. Oh yeah, I need to talk to Kim about responsibility. Maybe that'll give me more XP. I can't remember.
Yes? I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get... If you ask me, it's high time for... Why are you You know what? Forget it. Next I suppose you're going to tell me you need... Simple. In any event, you know who might... If I were try... Now, was there anything else?
Nope, no XP. Sad face. And we zoomed through that because we've already been through it. No, go down the stairs. God, stairs are so hard for you, Harry. Come on. Get your ass moving and grooving and get the fuck out of here. Alright. Let's go inside, talk to the guy about his friend, his Sunday friend. Bro, go through the door, please.
Hi again, Gendarme. Oh, and if I may...
He's all bemused. Skepticism.
God, of course. As though I don't have... In any case, I would love... He might have mentioned something about making a tour of... I guess you will. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Alright. Great. been a while since we walked down the coast. So let's see if there's anything new. No, not really. Oh, this is unfortunate. I'm running out of things to do. Okay, so this one... Yep. I don't... Running out of things.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away. A breeze, like a... Go to the children of the big sea. The wind rushes away, leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards of the Feld building.
Officer, are you okay? It looked like we lost you for a second.
Did I have a seizure, Kim? Did I have a seizure?
Didn't look like it to me. Probably not, anyway.
I need to talk to some kids in the village.
When you're ready.
I probably don't need to talk to some kids in the village because it told me to go talk after I failed. Probably not the twins though, they kind of suck, so we're gonna go here. Nope, wrong person. Kim? I think you're great and all, but I need you to move. Nope, Kim.
Hello, mister.
Do you know anyone named Ruby?
Ruby. Ruby. My mom tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like, sometimes I can, but then Uller.
Kids.
He shakes his head. I'm talking to children to learn from them. Has anything strange happened?
Like what?
Anything maybe you saw or heard? Was weird?
Yes. The twins got in trouble for saying bad words.
Bad words are for losers. Good on you for not saying them.
Yep. I don't say bad words. Lammy doesn't either.
Lambie remains silent. The fireplace flickers and cackles. She hugs the doll close to her chest and laughs.
Is that it?
Yes.
Anyway. I'll talk to your brother about bad words.
You're welcome. Bye!
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kids, have you seen any bad people around?
Bad people.
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is gonna crack the case.
Then we're definitely doing
it. Hey boys, your sister told me you got in trouble for saying bad words.
We had bad words and said them and got in trouble. Bad words. Bad words.
Bad words are bad. Don't say them, kids. It's the first step to a life of crime.
We won't. We learned.
Where did you hear the bad words from?
We just heard funny voices. We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them? Did you overhear someone say them? Was it on the radio?
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
Voices from another self. Voices from a deeper self. Voices from early schizophrenia.
What do you mean you heard them in your head?
No, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
Okay, what did you hear?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed reeks. Our brother man is about to grow up. DJ Flatio's Big Boy Daniel single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear. Turn up the volume. Blow those speakers out. Now here's no. Don't say bad words, stupid.
A word when you're done.
His eyes are whiter than usual. Whoa, what happened?
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves a white.
Detective, about what the twins had to say, I believe they heard something. And given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. I don't know how they heard it, but I know the station they imitated, so they must have heard it somehow.
What channel was it?
Speed Freaks FM.
Speed Freaks FM? How do you know this?
Yeah, local station, known for its kinetic music and aggressive style.
Sounds a bit rough for me. I like tenderness in my radio, I think.
Anyway. Weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
But it's related, Kim! The wind told me so! It's a mystery, though. Mysteries are our business.
Yes. Mysteries like who killed the hanged man are our business, not this. Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Maybe it has something to do with the mass call-in radio game?
That doesn't seem likely. Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
Good point.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you heard of a radio on the coast in the last week or so?
A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
Any idea how the twins could have heard Speed Freaks FM?
Was that the nonsense we was spouting? Huh. No, I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
Are you sure they didn't hear any radio play?
Visitors know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
We good, Kim?
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this. I'm ready when you are. Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else?
Let's go to the car and radio it.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. How may I...
I need you to connect me to Speed Freaks FM.
Come again, officer?
Speed Freaks FM, a radio station. It's for the case.
Okay, officer. One moment. have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
Sorry to bother you, I have a question.
Ain't no bother, brother. Anyway, I only got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What do you need?
I'm just calling to confirm, did you debut a new track from DJ Felicio a few days ago?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
What?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. Parentheses, and I'm puking. An asshole is a mouth for shit, and I'm puking.
Okay, but what's the song
Yeah,
called?
that is the song. An asshole is a mouth for shit, and I'm puking.
We talked to some kids who said they heard it in their heads. Do you know what that could be? Could that be possible?
Is that what this is about? Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shaw's hottest station.
It's not that they played it on the radio, they heard it in their heads. Do you know how that's possible?
I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains?
Sure, Force Radio. Can't tune it out. You can make a killing on ads.
Speed Freaks FM is elective listening, man. We don't want to force the people to adopt our thinking. That's fascist bullshit.
No, that's not my fascist line. That's my ultra-liberal one. I can do the fascist one if you want.
You're a fucking wild man. Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, the fascist thing was me calling you an enemy of the state for force pumping filth into children, thus corrupting traditional values.
Oh, man, I love it. You're great. No, we didn't do anything like that. We know how to. We just played it on air like normal people. Now, was there anything else you wanted to add?
No, that was it. Thank you for your time.
Nah, man. Thank you. This has been an absolute...
I'm glad I can make him laugh.
Later, cop man.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else? 57?
In the cabin, you see a...
Okay, about that call, let's start from the top. There's no doubt the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
Squintin' thought. Spooky shit, but what does it mean?
I don't know what it means.
The lieutenant's gaze travels towards the coast, towards the fishing village so far away. I mean, a weird voice in my head said to talk to the kids. Maybe it's related. We are not saying this! Why are we trying to be a fucking weirdo? Guess we're stuck then.
The lieutenant turns his attention away from the coast. Back to you.
Not necessarily. We've learned something. No idea what. Something, at least. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
I didn't, sorry.
No need to apologize. I was just going to say it'd be a good idea to ask them. And, Detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
Oh, he called me Detective. That means he's having a good time.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I
Look
actually
at
do?
yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You
Fucking
didn't
ride
make it
till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
Yeah, I guess I've made some gills.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth.
Whoa!
But you still hustle 24/7.
Jesus Christ, maybe I shouldn't get my gun back. Oh my god, I'm about to...
Are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
I don't know. Why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol?
I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your money.
That seems like a pretty big number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist.
What?
Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Art Cop ain't into this shit. Besides, ultra liberals in the US just want to date their 12-year-old girlfriends. That's what deregulation looks like for them. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, work with the children. Gotta go teleport to the children. Oh, alright, it's almost 10. It's hot as fuck. This might be the last thing I do. Can I steal their shit? No. That'd be funny as fuck.
The scruffy head.
Real quick, boys. Where were you when you heard the voices? Ruined monoliths. Feld building. And so I returned to the Feld.
Full circle. Back to Feld, then. When you're ready.
The boy turns the rock over in his...
To Feld again. Feld again.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just... Let's see. Just flicking through the index of your knowledge.
No rush.
We have, radio brands, radio crimes, radio comedies, radio dramas, radio physics, radio psychics, radio scandals, radio shows, and way more in between. But nothing that would be useful here. Sorry.
Radio's killing the fucking cop star, come on.
What is he talking about?
I am not sure, Mikhail.
Judging eyes, like he's a fucking brain doctor. What the hell does he know?
Let's move on. I don't think we need to stand around anymore.
Apologies. You just need time to remember.
Bro.
There has to be something there. Go do other things around the coast. That might help.
What else is there to do around the coast? Oh my god. too busy trying to wear a jacket. I'm not leveling this shit up. Oh wait, where am I going? Alright, let's ask her more things. She's just really boring. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become, like, except that... Yeah.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
Go ahead.
You seem surprisingly comfortable for being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
I bet they're really rich. They must have really special people. Let me guess, these rich people are not from around here. Strange. The existence of rich people does not stir any emotions in me. Oh, okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
So, what trouble have you gotten into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
What's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Interesting term. Time to glean some knowledge.
What's in Forberg?
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't remember even most basic terms sometimes.
Forberg, not in Forberg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
And why did you have to move out when you were so young?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I get that. I'm a major and party animal. No. Drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. You should take an example. You should take me as a warning example.
She nods very cautiously.
I'd like to know more about yourself.
No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast. Superstition. We can turn the grim desolation into a fun dance club and thus also help turn this hellhole around.
Like the more
My associates. I haven't got much to say about them.
You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
We are getting XP! Oh god, this is slow though. See if we can't get more here.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Now humor me.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization. Yes? As always...
Oh, we need XP! This is crap. We're having a crap time. I'm just trying to get some XP. Trying to swindle some XP out of some people. This is not helping. Look into the speakers in the church. Yeah, well, there's no one there. Maybe Kim can help me with the computer. I know he doesn't want to, but I already touched it, and it's cool. We're cool now.
The machine's keyboard is the speaker
Good morning, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This good.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Received.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is...
There's nothing over here. Dang. Whoa. And I didn't accidentally pick something up and forget about it. Ugh. Well, shit. I think I'm just out of ideas at this point. I don't know really what to do. Because some of this stuff is like... Oh, I can look for that guy. Completing that quest would give me XP, and then I can give the jacket to Kim, and I don't give a fuck after that. I'm just looking around. Ah, see? I was about to say, he's probably over here.
As you approach, the man turns and greets you with a polite wave. He appears completely at ease, like a common holidaymaker.
Ah, super. It's the officer. I was not expecting to run into you again, but things have a funny way of turning out, no? What brings you down to the scenic Martinez coast?
Need your help forming a committee. I'm trying to assign the
My friend, if it's la responsabilité you're after, I have good news for you. There's no need to form such a committee, because it already exists.
God, of course it does. These moral intern types.
The Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol. It acts as a sort of clearinghouse for coalition activities. To put it simply, they are the ultimate arbiters of la responsabilité in this part of the world.
Yes. This is just the sort of reasonable authority you're looking for.
I would offer to connect you with the committee myself, but alas, I am not actually in Martinez.
What? Where is he then? You knew there was something strange about this one. He's an astral projection. A bureaucratic phantasm. He's speaking figuratively. He means he's not in Martinez in his official capacity.
I get it, you're only here on personal business.
Précisément. Officially, I am still in La Delta, preparing for an upcoming conference on fuel oil derivatives. That's why it would be extremely irregular, or potentially even inappropriate for me to intercede with the committee concerning a district I'm not officially in.
How am I supposed to contact the committee then?
Well, under ordinary circumstances, the committee contacts you.
In other words, the committee only knows what it wants to know.
But if you have information of a vital interest, they might be willing to entertain an exception. In which case, I would advise you to contact them via Coalition Warship Archer. Officer, you mean to say that you haven't noticed the giant Coalition aerostatic peacefully patrolling the skies over Revachol?
You follow the man's gaze out toward the west. There, hanging some distance above the horizon, you can just make out.
I guess I wasn't paying attention to this guy.
To your eye, like some kind of long metallic fish, suspended beneath a number of ceiling fans. Not just any fish. It moves like some ancient bottom feeder gliding over the ocean floor in search of prey. Don't let the paint job fool you. It's a goddamn killing machine, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Huh, I can't believe I never noticed it before.
That is part of the idea, of course. The Coalition doesn't want the people of Revachol to feel that they are under a military occupation. That is why the Archer is always careful to maintain a constant, discreet distance.
Why do I need to go through the Archer to speak to the committee?
You see, in addition to being an airborne artillery platform, Coalition Warship Archer is also the linchpin of the Coalition's surveillance and communications infrastructure in Revachol.
So, how does one go about contacting the Coalition warship?
This is quite the problem.
Yeah?
Very tricky. Of course, the Archer has orders to fire on any unidentified aerostatics that might approach it, so it might be safer to get in touch from the ground. But in that case, you would require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on Coalition frequencies. And that kind of technology naturally isn't typically available for non-Coalition use. Yes, I suppose there might be some way to circuit bend your way onto those frequencies, but you'd have to be one of those techno-tinkerers to do it.
Do you know any of these tinkerers?
Unfortunately not, no. I don't have the pleasure. I am merely a representative of the Coalition government, not very well versed in technology. But you...
Ah, good. Techno-tinkerers. Just what this side task was missing.
Let me just say that I have complete confidence in the RCM. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Actually, I was wondering what you're doing out here.
Well, that's très simple. I was visiting the fishing village just north of here. They have applied for a series of microloans to revitalize the old market. And, well, I wished to see the situation firsthand. And then, well, I had some extra time on my hands, so I decided to stroll down here. It's quite peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yes. There's nothing like a stroll along the coast to lift one's spirits.
You know there's a mass execution over there?
Really? Here? How can you be sure?
For one, the wall over there is covered in bullet holes.
Is that what those pockmarks are? I might have guessed. Fascinating how much history is contained right here. If only one knows where to look for it.
Are you just going to let him get away with these generalities and euphemisms?
I'm sure the communards who were killed here have a different view.
The loss of human life was truly catastrophic. This is why the Coalition is so focused on preventing another war. Our peacekeeping mission is a testament to this. Thankfully, the region is becoming more and more stable. I'm confident that atrocities like this belong in the past. The future is... tranquilo bilou.
Tranquilo, below? Let's not get into this. You can't argue with someone who uses words like tranquilo, below.
Ah bon? I'm all ears, officer. Always my pleasure to be of assistance to the RC.
Alright.
Godspeed. And if we don't meet again, bonne chance.
Okay. Well, we moved up from 17 to 32 points. Yeehaw, y'all. Technical expertise to contact the Coalition? Who would have that? We haven't really met any techies. Right? But we're done for today anyways. Sure. I gotta figure out. I'm gonna probably search some of these up because I'm just like, I need to get them done so I can get some XP so I can level. But yeah. We're gonna stop for today. It's hot. I want to go play some Final Fantasy so I can level. And I need to look up some of this stuff because I just really don't know how to do some of it. Like, I don't know where to go for this, and I wish I did. I know we can't do that, but this one I know we can. This one I feel like I need to look up because I have no idea what the fuck to do. I might look up the secret passage too. Just because, we haven't done it yet. I don't know if we can though. I gotta be careful about spoilers, but I feel like I'm not gonna get spoils about, this one, right? This is a very side mission, so I feel like we'll be fine with that. But I'm gonna go. I was kind of disappointed that, like, I was like, oh, we got a big, like, this seems like, something that's gonna be, like, a big crack in the case, and it wasn't. It was just like, yeah, no, you, suck. Sorry. You roll like shit. And I was just like, oh, okay. I guess. So I might do that shivers check. Yeah, I'm gonna make a list of things I need to do. Yeah, there's just too much to do and not enough information on how to do it. And I know it's like, oh, but the whole fun is figuring it out. Yeah, except when shit on Monday I have no idea what to do with, right? Like, I just don't have any information. I don't know the hell I'm doing. And it gets kind of boring running around the town 8 times, not doing a damn thing. But we did get those jackets. That was amazing. I love that. One more point, Kim. One more point and you're wearing the fucking jacket. Nothing you could do. We're putting these jackets on together. We're gonna be twinsies. We're gonna be punks. We're gonna raise hell. But yeah, I will see you all Friday for Dawn Trail. I'm gonna try to get to the first dungeon. So we can actually get to that. But that's gonna take a while. It's a split quest, and they usually take a while anyways. But we will try. But yeah, have a good night, have a good weekend, have a good week, and have a good life, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.